Aaron, you were looking for a healthy lead in that first leg. Was that healthy enough for you?
Yeah, I mean, you'll take that for sure. If you had told me before the night we'd win by 4, I would have signed on the dotted line before the game started. I loved our game tonight. I thought we were flat the first 6-7 minutes, and then I think we just started physically pushing the pace and wearing that team down. And you know, we found our scoring touch tonight, which was great with a couple beautiful goals, and he got us going, which was awesome to see. And again, we just kind of rolled 4 lines and continually put that team under pressure, forced them to defend all night, and made them pay.
There was a lot of beautiful goals tonight. Both of those were Petgrave's was. But I wondered whether that Robert Dowd fight with somebody who's 6'5" might have had something of a positive effect, lighting the touch paper, so to speak.
Absolutely, a 1-goal game at that point. You know, we score 2 when he's in the box. You know, he's going to be a guy that sticks up for himself, sticks up for his teammates, and like I said, I've never seen him lose a fight since I've been here, and that looked like a pretty even draw. So it was you know, he's always, even though we got some guys that'll go this year, you know, Dowd will always step up and do that at some point.
Mosey and Allen back, how did they do after their respective breaks?
Yeah, I mean, Mosey's skating is elite, so, you know, from a conditioning point of view, he just gets around so well, you wouldn't even know he was gone. Huge goal on the power play, put him right back on the power play. And then Scotty, I thought, he got into the game as the game went on, better and better. Like, you know, he's that net front presence on that Danny Crystal goal. Goalie can't see anything. He doesn't move from the crease there. Moves right before it gets to him, and it ends up in the back of the net. So, you know, I liked his game tonight too.
Okay. So Cons and Rasker sat out. Was that a tricky decision? Because I don't suppose you knew exactly how match fit the 2 returning lads were going to be, plus a big disappointment, particularly for Rasker the first time.
Yeah, it's never easy when you gotta sit guys out. You know, there was my thought process a little bit in that, and that was that, you know, the 2 guys coming in were big, heavier players. We kind of felt like this was going to be a team that we needed to get physical with, and Mosey's speed, Scotty's size, you know, was something that we took into account in that.
Okay. So it was a shake-up of sorts, but it also motivated by losing 3 out of the last 4. Was it sort of a statement you felt you had to make?
Yeah, you know, I don't think our game tonight was that much different than our game Saturday against Cardiff. We just didn't find the back of the net on Saturday. You know, like, if you're going to look at production, offense, scoring chances, ozone time, the numbers are going to look quite similar, actually. So tonight we were rewarded. Saturday we weren't, and you know, it's important that we got off to a great start. It's very important in the cup, and you know, I like having that little cushion going down there. We still got to go down there as 0-0 hockey game and ready to win a game, and not, you know, coast through it and think it's going to be easy, because I can guarantee you they'll push back next week.
The Cardiff coach publicly on the BBC suggested that he hated Sheffield. So I have 2 questions on that. 1, did he use that as pre-match motivation? And 2, do you hate Cardiff Devils?
Oh, I never saw that bulletin board material, unfortunately.
Really? Really? Your nose is growing.
You know what? Hate's a strong word. I'll say this. When I came into the league in 2019, I knew Cardiff and Belfast were the cream of the league at that point. And my goal was to close the gap on them as quickly as I could, because I felt like there was a considerable gap between those 2 teams. They were winning a lot of the trophies. You know, I think there's been 4 trophies available now since I've been here. Belfast has 2, Cardiff has 1, and we have 1. So I think, you know, I like our group this year. I think there's trophies in that locker room. You know, so do I whoever we play, I'm trying to win a hockey game. You know what I mean? I haven't been here long enough, I think, to have that hatred or animosity towards any singular team. I know they're a team that is going to compete for trophies every single year, so they're a definite huge rival to us. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's there's no need for me to throw any bulletin board material out there right now. But